Welcome to our channel!
What the hell? First of all, if you do that, you're shady, yeah? Absolutely shady. I think the backbenchers need to take this one. Welcome to
Shamelessly Opinionated!
Hi everyone, my name is Hque and welcome to another episode of Shamelessly Opinionated. Today we're going to be talking about body positivity, and I'm interested to get your take on this one. I'm super passionate about this one, so I struggled a lot with what I was seeing on mass media growing up, and I personally felt like I didn't look like the people I saw being represented on TV, in magazines. I grew up being bullied for my weight because I've never been skinny in my life. But then it took me a while to understand that people are built differently.
yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like it's necessary now more than ever, especially because people are exposed to so much on social media. Yeah.
I like that. See, the thing about it works is you got to establish the fact that you're comfortable in your own skin right now.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people who are going through what you went through initially. And I feel like that's the relevance of this topic. That's the importance of this topic.
I feel like most of the time when I'm being hit on, it's like, you know, manyama, like, yeah,
It's like,
she can
There's a baby told me, ukikonda,
she was like, no.
Interesting
Nah.
debate
to have.
Nah.
It just wasn't her thing.
but in all honesty, what I told Wax was, first of all, she doesn't understand how funny she is sometimes. Only sometimes, yeah. Don't. Not all the time, yeah. So she's funny sometimes. Then she has one hell of a voice now, and she has brains. So maybe somebody digs that about her. But
Maybe that's why
when
they were
someone
hating on
said,
you.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell her. But
I think it all boils down to
a fetish.
confidence.
Right.
You see, of course, there's your physical, there's your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have to first start liking yourself. You have to.
Yeah,
own it.
I agree.
If there's something that you don't like, if maybe, let's say you're not good with your tummy or something, okay, you're like, okay, sour, I can change it, sour, let me work towards it. You can do it. That's completely fine. But also you have
Go
to,
to sleep impossible.
whatever man you want to do, that's,
yeah.
but confidence is key. You have to like yourself where you are.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Never expect people to like you first and then be like, alright, okay, sour. No, you have to.
But
start to-
it's easier said than done. I mean, confidence is something
I
that
do
is
it every day.
subjective. No, I'm just saying, like, it's difficult. Sometimes it's difficult.
Yeah.
It might be easy.
It's about to toss out his number. Yeah, so
You know, like it depends because since we're talking about body positivity, Jeff, you talked about that if there's something you can do about it, that's fine. But there are people, for example, who are short, right? And you know, when you're a short guy, for example, you want to approach a woman, but you feel maybe you're on the smaller side, right? So I'm just saying, some people have that, and if it's something you can't change, what do you do?
Yeah.
And it takes a lot of. It's easy for people to tell you, oh, you know, be confident, but what is that process exactly? It's
it's
really
not just
difficult.
confidence. It's confidence and game and understanding
There's a
and
lot.
intellectual.
You have to understand. Everyone has flaws. You have to actually know yourself.
First and foremost, there's
Things
nothing
you can't
like,
change.
There's nothing like
You cannot beat
wait,
yourself
let me,
about
let
something.
me explain something to guys out there, and probably even babes. Yeah, there's nothing at like a game. At you go out to the club and then at who has more game than the guy. Nothing like that exists. Yeah, it's when you're actually conversing or hitting on a babe. Yeah, it's your character and your personality that sells.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
most
not
of the
about
time you
how tall
approach
you
somebody
are.
at first because you're attracted to them physically.
Yeah.
Don't belittle that. By
But
the
you
time I'm
got-
coming up to talk to
Suresh,
you,
high five.
by the time I'm coming up to
I'm
talk
not
to you,
again. I'm not for that. Yeah.
a babe who's very welcoming, and she turns around and she's like, okay, because you can be like, hey, and she doesn't. And
But see,
then she
that's for
talk,
us.
and then
But
she
see,
turns, then she
it's
sees it, she
touching
goes,
on
oh,
the-
okay.
That's very objective because it can be.
I'm not talking about the hookup scene or the dating scene. I'm talking
Yeah.
about just generally.
The complex.
Yeah.
It's a complex.
It's true.
Inferiority complex.
Because sometimes
And
it's easy for us to say, oh, you know, be
Yeah.
confident, but sometimes you carry it with you. So it even portrays or manifests itself when you're applying for jobs, for example.
Yeah.
Because you walk in, you see maybe the panel has some, very tall, strong guys, and you feel like you're this tiny person.
No, but can I say something?
Get
So
out
I'm
of here.
agreeing with
Get out
Nasra.
of here.
I completely agree with Nasra in the sense of body positivity is something that's with you all the time. Although I feel like now with Shamelessly Opinionated, we might seem like we have a favorite topic when it comes to talk about men and women. But I even want to talk about it as a man, maybe who's married with kids, who's happy with the part of his life relationship wise, like his wife and his kids and stuff.
But
he still has issues with his body and how he views himself when maybe he compares himself with other people. And I think there's a part of you that's gonna slump, and there's something you could change about your body. You're just not doing anything about it, and you're gonna be sad about it. But there's also the self-esteem thing, which we're talking about, about liking and loving yourself first. And knowing sometimes that maybe you're not there yet, but like you will get there. But also for me, a big thing when it comes to body positivity that I think sometimes gets played out is health. You could be overweight, you could be underweight, but there's a point where there's your health comes into questions. You can have issues because you're like, I feel like I have this spot, or I'm short, or I'm tall, or I'm this, I'm that. But there's also the question when it comes to weight and stuff, where it's just about taking care of yourself, and it plays out into other things. And I think you need to take that responsibility up and actually take care of yourself, as opposed
seek help.
Yeah, or seek help.
Anyway, on the other side, I feel like, body positivity, I want to address it on the fact that I feel like some people are too positive about their body. Like, I don't need to be on the gram looking at body pics all day just because, you have a banging body. I don't need to be on the internet, everyone now flaunting to us how they have a nice body. Like, you're positive about your body, we get it, but
it's narcissistic.
Like, don't.
But I think it depends, on your profession. If you're an underwear model, well, no one's gonna stand in your way. But
you can't be a legal underwear model.
But I think that also plays into this other fact. So there are people who are insecure because maybe they're on the less flattering side of life, but there are those who have the six-pack but they're insecure.
It starts with you.
Exactly. So
let me
super insecure.
Can I just sum it up?
Persistently show off that because that's all they feel they can offer
like
you.
that's the return that they get.
Can I speak on this topic? I've been actually quite mum when it came to this topic because I wanted everybody to somewhat I wanted everybody to air out what they wanted to say before I address it. The issue and the only reason that this topic is coming up is for two reasons. One, it is all the agencies that are out there, ad agencies, modeling agencies, independent agencies that are out there, casting or broadcasting individuals. You get the final say on who's good and who's not. First and foremost, that's the first problem. Second problem is the camera man. No offense, but yeah, the cameraman. Like, in all honesty, you get told to select who's good and who's not, and who fits the match.
Yeah.
You see, as soon as we bring it down to perspective and try to look at the root of the problem, if you're to eliminate those two instances where it's not about the agency determining who's good enough, but about the people auditioning for that agency determining that they're already good enough, but who's going to stand out of them. You get me? It's a sort of paradox that we've not yet established because one, Kenyans are bloody competitive towards each other. And secondly, Kenyans hate it on each other and when each and every person around them does well when they're not doing well. Like, it's just the truth that happens right now in our society. So we need to come back to the root of the problem and we need to establish first things first. How are we helping the next person next to us? I've heard of a friend of mine who went, she's a plus size model and went to audition for a plus size gig. And she's told, one, you're not going to get this gig unless either you lose weight or you gain weight.
That's hilarious.
What?
No, like it's
Are you kidding me? It's me.
It was Wax.
It's me.
Wax went to audition somewhere and she was told, you're not going to get this gig unless you
lose or add.
So okay,
weight.
I'm going to take it back to the confidence point because I think it's so important that you guys understand circumstances. When I was 11, and I will never forget this, and I told some of you this story. I liked a boy, like crush. I made a card and everything, put it in his desk. maybe 3 hours later I
It was
find
for
it in my
Valentine's,
desk.
but-
Yeah, so like it was like a sweet 11-year-old person. And basically what it said is you are fat and you are ugly and no one will ever love you. I was 11 years old. That shit followed me till my 20s. Like even now I feel like sometimes I'm just like, and we can talk about it all we want about confidence and having it, but there's some things psychologically that you say or do to people, especially when they're very young, that stay with them. And so for me, it's been a conscious unlearning of certain things.
Let me tell you something. And honestly, there's nobody here that hasn't gone through it. It's called the glow up.
Yeah, straight
It
up.
happens either like at the end of high school, but for most people, it happens in uni. So someone that didn't see you during sees you after uni, and they're just like, And sometimes there's that confidence that comes from outside, what you're receiving from outside.
Yeah, of course.
But there's that inner thing that you have to work on. Like I know, maybe I feel really good about certain things in my body and really bad about other things. But I know, even just from watching people that are around me, probably when I'm 30 and when I'm 40, it'll be totally different.
Yeah.
I could be slightly more insecure about other things, but probably I will be even more confident. Like the more you go through it and you realize this is what I am and I have so much to offer as a person and this is the fantastic package that I came in, it's just like, but it takes time to get there.
It takes time and
Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah. Let's give our 2 cents as we conclude. 10 seconds each.
I would start. I think what Waxy was saying, for me, because me, I've had it pretty easy a bit, you know, because I might have like I developed into a thick skin and we just joke about so many things, you know.
Yeah.
I think for me, you shouldn't just bully someone because of how they look. And this is hard because, you know, when guys are younger, you might say, like even a guy who maybe told you that is in a different light, in a different, like in a different space, you know, thinking, you know. We hope.
He is, guys, he is.
We hope, yeah. So I think just don't bully guys and for you, if you feel like there's something that you don't like about yourself, maybe change it, but also accept it. For the time, because it's not going to go overnight, you know. So just accept the people who just wear, the people who like you for something. So if you want to change something, you just work towards it. You can work out, do something, you know. Yeah.
Obi?
My 2 cents are feel good, whatever position you're in, feel good. It's never that serious. Not everyone has the same taste. So what is considered hot is not hot for everybody. Maybe, you get. Yeah, so just feel good. You're somebody's type.
Somebody's type.
You just said food fetishes, yeah?
That was a sidebar.
I had food fetishes.
Someone there will just look at this.
Jeff, don't, huh? Don't.
In my opinion,
In
my opinion, it doesn't matter whose type you are. You have to be your own type.
Absolutely.
And as long as you know you're a Ferrari, it doesn't matter who's driving you. Because some people can't afford you. And you just have to embrace that. So keep going. Love yourself. We love you too. So keep those comments coming. And thank you so much.
My bottom line is whether you like it or not, people come in different shapes, sizes, colors, and it's about time that we as a society accept that. I became a plus size model 2 years ago, and I feel like I did it for myself, but I also wanted someone somewhere who is 11 to actually open a magazine and say, okay, so I look like this. And it's normal and it's okay. And as long as you're healthy, guys, and you love yourselves and you value yourselves, that's all that matters.
Oh, my 2 cents, yeah? Let's not get off on belittling people or putting people down based on their appearance. So kindly take a seat, enjoy it. Let's enjoy each other's company. Like, let's start living. This whole stigmatization, this whole judgmental phase, like this whole trying to put people down, like, yo, we're adults, we're past that.
Enjoy your own company as
Thank you very much.
When it comes to you feeling shit about your body, when it's coming from someone else, that person doesn't need to be in your life.
Straight up.
Yeah, they're just giving you a lot of negativity that can come in all kinds of ways. But if somebody's making you feel shit about the package that you came in, that God put you on this earth in, they just really don't need to be in your space. But yes, take your health into consideration and take care of yourself. And holla at us and let us know what you think. Let us know your comments, and if you're having any issues or if you feel that there's something that we didn't really quite hit on quite right, let us know. So like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
Bye.
DM, yeah?
Bye guys.
Keep them coming.